This is a story that came out on HuffPost, December 17th, 2018. White House nightmare. Trump golfs while his Secret Service agents work without pay. Honey, this is New York City Trump all the way. He has a track record of doing that. I don't know why anybody is shocked over this. If you know the history of Donald Trump long before he became president and he was just a citizen up in New York, you would have heard these kind of stories about Trump. So I'm not surprised. Trump, clad of golf shirts and golf hats under a warm Florida sun, hitting a drive off the tee while Secret Service agents protecting him are forced to work without paychecks, possibly for weeks, because Congress won't pay for Trump's Great Wall. Such is the nightmare public relations scenarios facing the White House less than a week before the Department of Homeland Security and other key government agencies run out of money at midnight Friday, while Trump is scheduled to fly that day to his Mar-a-Lago resort for a 16-day vacation. Wouldn't we all love a 16-day vacation? This man, he wouldn't. Well, he only got 3 hours a day for the country. So, yeah, he probably do have time for a 16-day vacation. The U.S. Secret Service is among the half dozen agencies in the 250,000 employee DHS, which also includes the U.S. Coast Guard and the Transportation Security Administration. Other major agencies facing a shutdown include the Departments of State, Treasury, and Interior. Many of the affected employees would be deemed essential and be forced to work anyway. None would be paid during the shutdown and would have to get on savings or short-term loans. Rick Tyler, a former aide to the man who engineered the last extended government shutdown in 2013, Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz, said that Trump will cave in the days to come. The only leverage in shutting down the government is who gets to blame for it. Who gets to blame? I can see a lot of blame going around. And he's already taken the blame for it, Tyler said, predicting that Trump will approve whatever Congress gives him. So, Trump is talking all that crap about shutting everything down if he don't get his wall. For now, Trump and his key immigration advisor, Steve Miller, have once again been talking up all the possibility of a partial government shutdown to force Congress to appropriate billions of dollars to pay for his long-promised wall along the Mexican border. We're going to do whatever is necessary to build the border wall to stop this ongoing crisis of illegal immigration, Miller said Sunday to CBS News, adding that would include, if it comes to it, a shutdown. Top White House communications advisor Mercedes Schlapp was somewhat less assertive while talking to reporters on Monday, but insisted that Congress had to come up with more than the $1.6 billion that the Democrats have agreed to spend on border security enhancements, but not a wall to resolve the problem. The wall ain't going to resolve no problem, y'all. Those immigrants are still going to make it in here. We don't want to get to the point where we shut down the government, she says, but we've got to find increased spending for border security. But House Republicans appear to lack the votes to pass a bill with the $5 billion in wall funding that Trump is demanding without Democratic help. While Senate Republicans need at least 9 Democrats to pass a spending bill. How Trump will react if Democrats do not give him what he wants is unclear. Trump enjoying his favorite pastime at his private club, while those sworn to protect his life with their own deal with cash flow problems in their household, would be tough to defend, meaning that Trump likely would cancel or postpone his golf vacation until a new spending bill is approved. Conversely, though, his love for golfing probably makes a shutdown unlikely to begin with. He'll get mad and then he'll sign it and claim the military is going to build the wall, which it won't, Tyler said, and then everybody will forget about it. Exactly. And that's what he's hoping. Everybody will forget. And see, when campaign time comes and the wall still isn't built, he'll just say, the Democrats, they didn't give me the funding I needed for the wall. We know where he's going with it. Building a wall along the southern border and forcing Mexico to pay for it was Trump's signature campaign promise, uttered for the first time in his Trump Tower speech announcing his candidacy. He repeated it hundreds of times in June 2015 to November 8th, 2016, when he won the presidency. But the making Mexico pay part was quietly dropped because Mexico told him to go F himself. They weren't paying for nothing. Immediately upon taking office, in a phone call with Mexico's president at the time, Trump told Enrique Pena Nieto that he understood that Mexico would not pay for the wall, but asked him not to say that publicly so Trump would not lose understanding among his base. Since that January 2017 conversation, Trump has signed a half dozen spending bills that cover DHS, even though they include no money to build his wall. He appeared to come closest to vetoing one and forcing a shutdown last March, after he watched Fox News evening host criticize him for planning to approve a $1.3 trillion spending bill with $0 for his wall. He signed it anyway the following morning and said he did so because of all the money it contained for the military. So we shall see. But I think that's pretty messed up that the Secret Service has worked all this time for weeks without getting paid. I think that sucks, Trump. You should never let that happen to anybody that's protecting the president. You know how important that job is. And I think it sucks that you are making them go through that. But I guess that's why I'm not president and he is. But please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.